Welcome to the Pro Project House. Come on in.
My name is Joshua Berles, aka Big Ring, and I'm from Rostock in Germany, and I started triathlon in 2017. So I grew up as a swimmer my whole life until 2017, and then I kind of looked for something new because I thought I maybe kind of reached my potential at swimming, whatever. And then I tried it and stick to it. Yeah, so I follow most of the professionals on the Waterfall team on Instagram. And then I saw that they posted about this, and then I clicked on the website. I kind of went through it, and in the beginning I wasn't sure if that's real because it sounded a bit too good to be true. And then I went forth and back. Should I apply? Should I not apply? And then I just decided it's basically my dream written down on the paper. So why not just try it? And then I applied. Triathlon is still pretty small sport compared to other sports, and it's really rare that people put a lot of support and money and all those things in age group triathletes. I couldn't really believe that this is an actual thing. Yeah, so I remember I was riding my bike actually and just jumped off it, and then I saw a notification on my watch, Timothy O'Donnell mentioned you in the reel. And I mean, this could only mean one thing because he didn't know me before. So I saw it and I didn't know what to think. It was just crazy. I ran down, told my parents, I'm like, I'm in. And they were like, no way. And then, crazy. Yes, I'm actually studying at the Queen's University of Charlotte. After Christmas break, I flew to Charlotte, stayed there for 2 weeks, tried to figure everything out, pack all my stuff, and then flew to Boulder. And it was pretty hard actually because every time I travel, I have to basically fit my whole life into 1 or 2 suitcases, which is pretty hard as a triathlete because one suitcase is just full with triathlon stuff. Yeah. I mean, before I came, I was obviously really excited, but it was also mixed feelings because I would know I would move in with people I've never met before. I just only saw them on social media. So I flew here and then I came into the house, and when I actually arrived, Andrea and Rachel came in, and it was really weird because I was so active on social media. I kind of thought I know them because you just follow them every day, but then they're actually in front of you and you're like, oh. This year is all about building my connections to the pro world, hanging out with the pros, training with them to learn from them and actually see what it takes to be a pro and how they live, how they structure their training, all those things. And since I'm pretty young and I would say still pretty new to the sport, I think training with them will benefit me in anyways. I will get better. So this year's not only training, it's also building the community. It's huge. Nothing like this exists somewhere else in the world. We come here as age group athletes, we get the chance to train with the pros, to live with the pros, train in one of the best places in the world, get so many more connections which will set up for our whole rest of the career. I mean, I kind of want to describe that in triathlon, there's not, in long course triathlon, there's not much support from federations and stuff. So you always have to make it on your own. On social media, it looks way easier to make a living out of triathlon, but when you actually meet the people and ask them about their way, it's way harder for many years than. Yeah, so really important for me as an athlete is the communication and connection to my coach. I had a really good connection with my old coach, so that was one of the most important factors for me when I was looking for a new coach. So I interviewed Joe Gamble's Rachel Joyce. We had really good interviews. I believed in their programs and really thought they could bring me to the next level. But most of the Waterfall pros are training with Julie Dibbins, and in my first 2 weeks I was joining their squad for the swimming, for some biking, and I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed how the group would work together. And I saw Julie coaching them, and I thought that Julie could be the best fit for me, so I reached out to her and had a conversation with her, and luckily she agreed on working with me, and she's officially my coach now. Yeah, so I definitely want to try to win another overall age group race. to earn the pro card. And I'm also really looking to take more time thinking about how I do the races, because I know that age group racing and pro racing is really different. So I try to maybe try things out doing age group races, what could set me up really well when I do my first pro races next year, hopefully. Yeah, and overall, like, I have so many things to improve on. Recovery, everybody who knows me knows I'm really bad with recovery. Funny thing, cooking, and then strength training, like all those things. I might do Oceanside or Galveston in the beginning of April, but I don't know yet. And then the big things for the year would probably be 70.3 Boulder. I'm trying to qualify for 70.3 Worlds. What's my fear? I think there's a bit more attention on myself after getting into the project, and I believe there's definitely more pressure now. But I also believe that there's no reason why I can't handle this pressure and why I can just go my process and find my way into the sport. Obviously, some things can happen, but this could also happen without the project. So I'm just like happy to be here, enjoy it, and try to make the most out of it. The wins in Boulder are my fear.
All right, so I'm gonna have to just jump in right away and ask, why do they call you Big Ring?
It's funny, I actually gave the name to myself because I wanted to try like a triathlon Instagram channel, whatever. So I just came up with this because my last name is Berles and Big Ring Berles sounded kind of cool. So yeah, since then it's my nickname.